late benefit to EG.
Sure, yeah, you can concede a little bit in the veto.
Yes.
Not this scoreline.
But you're not. I'm going to be honest. I think there's two ways this goes. Sometimes it's easy. Yeah, it's easier on a team potentially to lose.
Wait, isn't Lotus attack sided or some shit?
Game, but then again, confidence, right?
Yeah,
EG then just get shattered.
Exactly.
That's what I'm worried about. We'll talk about that later. For now, it's a patient beginning regardless. EG are taking their time, taking a bit of a tour. Yes, progress on Jorgamo here.
Wait, were they making the point about losing hard or bringing it back and then losing? Fuck, I wish I heard that actually.
Their name. Could not ask for a better start for them. Doing exactly as prescribed on a map like this. Dark having to potentially respect this map, unless he's got some support.
Maybe actually some information off the back of Leo.
Oh wait, the door's like kind of fucked up.
Door drops. Not gonna come through just yet though. Durka might dip his toes.
Bloody hell, it's Durka doing so much damage. Fnatic want this map done. They want to go on to map 2. They want to get out of here. They want to get to that next game. Boostio's being bullied. And that's 11. That's a flawless start here in the second half.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Oh, you don't even need Leo to find you information. The crunch is perfect. See Com Court lining up a fault line.
Fuck it, let's jinx it. Pay out Fnatic. Pay out Fnatic.
Smoke.
Pay out Fnatic early.
So,
fuck it.
Demon 1 has like a wide angle to, yeah, exactly.
Well, Marshall, Stinger, Sheriffs. On the other side,
All we got. It's all we got, people.
Pretty
this is the last.
Fight. Not too bad.
Oh my god, he hit him.
Alpha hit that, by the way.
He hit him.
Yep.
If you were curious.
Just if you're wondering, quick heal. Pit stop for Demon 1.
Production, if you can hear me, I need a slow-mo of that.
Doing those sort of things.
But they note the force early on as well. The fact that Demon 1 doesn't fall to the master shot there is a big indicator to Fnatic.
What?
That one not as clean.
What the? Yeah, what was that? What was that?
Way more passive now. Giving the reins over. Chronicle.
Thanks for the free points, NA believers. Funny thing is, that guy's from NA too. He's taking advantage of his own. He is taking advantage of his own.
Jinggg trying to make a little bit of progress towards A here.
What is happening?
Smoke will be noted. Leo and Durka still in a position.
Guys, this is the match is not live yet.
Some damage on the way in.
Right now, it's like
Boostio posted up
pre-game.
his lurk once again outside C.
Look, they're just fucking around shooting the walls and shit.
With a force here.
They don't give a fuck about this map.
Make a decision and make it quickly.
30 seconds left.
Looks like that might just be C site.
They've got they need to secure the site and deep.
I mean, look at the utility they have to cross.
Yeah, this is
There's
horrific.
a start, alarm bot, 2 nano swarms.
There's no way EG win this eco.
I feel like Alpha's gonna at least. I feel like one,
Yeah,
maybe.
you're dead.
Yeah, bye
Two of
bye,
you are
bye bye. Welcome to the blender. Alpha teed up for success. They need to get that spike down. 8 seconds now. Can't get any more. Actually, EG making a go of this
Hold
one.
up.
There's a little bit of something left in them, but Durka's got a rifle, as does Leo. So this is far from out of the woods just yet. Both coming through from the connector side. And look at the HP. Jorgamo low, Com pretty low. It's Ethan who can really be the one to take that brunt of this.
Got plenty of time though for Leo to come back and clear spawn. He might just meet Com. If he continues, he's actually peeling back towards Durka.
Okay, Durka gets a clean fight on the first. No swing off it. Jorgamo not close enough. That's
Nice.
lovely from Com though. Comes back around to find Durka, leaving Leo. Now 1v2, they are low. Jorgamo 25, 21.
No time.
He's just not cleared the right corner. It was a bit of guesswork, but he guesses correctly for that jump through.
Plant's not good for Com though. He has to swing off this.
He's got 2 seconds as well on the horn. Come on. That's up there, Leo.
No time.
Breaking the heart almost. Has to back away, but very
11-3, people. What goes up must come down.
Thought he was safe there from the default plant, but
However that applies to the situation, you figure it out. 11-3, we've seen it once.
yeah, this is.
Holy shit!
Yeah. That's a big snap.
That was a nice replay.
Like the most Fnatic thing you see on an anti. Well, actually,
What's the Jett doing? What's the Jett doing up there? What's the Jett doing up there?
Even after that, EG actually still they continue to push.
Wait, put the Kang Kang emote. True.
The fact that
Kang Kang hits those.
Quite impressive. You know, we wait and see. What do we have here for Fnatic?
What the fuck?
Guardian,
Actually close though on the first one.
Sheriff, and a Ghost. Okay, so not masses, but a stack. So can they get a little
Hold the kiss. Hold the kiss. We're not going home yet. From now on, when teams get eliminated, we kiss them home via Kang.
Have an indicator given off.
What's this?
Smokes. A little bit of pressure coming through.
Watch out! Timing! What the fuck?
The timing on that, man. What are you meant to do?
I mean, they're swapping Spike.
Yeah.
Bro!
It's just heartbreaking to see some of the situations EG find themselves in the opening map of the series as well, no less.
Yeah. Rattles you. One small benefit. Yeah, I guess those rifles aren't so easy to get into hand.
12-3. 12-3. We need to bring this shit back now. Bring it back now. You can do it? You can't do it? What do you mean you can't do it? We need this shit. EU cucks in the chat are making fun of us.
Oh, it's not.
Fuck him? Yeah, you're right. Fuck
can't pin him down. No as of yet, though.
It might be done, guys. It might be done.
Versus a Vandal 1v1.
It might be done.
Get me
He's
out
got a
of this
snake
map.
bite.
Get me out of this
He can
map.
slow it down.
Wait, which series did Hypoc... Wait, didn't Hypoc and Pansy also... Like, the previous series they casted... Wasn't it Fnatic versus PRX? They are so unlucky. The series they get, the teams just get stomped.
Yeah.
And somehow...
Fair play.
Them being from EU, it's usually the EU team stomping. Production, we need to swap casters for Fnatic's games
Wow, we talk about confidence
because
and
there's some voodoo magic
What are you
here.
talking about? You talking about rip the band-aid off, right?
Yeah,
Just
mate. Yeah,
Hypoc and Pansy no longer allowed to cast EU games.
Play the long game
Buff
on
too
the
strong.
beat zone. Doesn't really matter what happens.
Yeah, don't worry about that. See, they're fine.
They're
Definitely
fine.
didn't. Oh, it's
That was
horrible.
really uncomfortable viewing.
Yeah, that's very unpleasant. Well,
No, I'm not saying they're biased.
Let's,
Okay, that's not the point I'm making. You guys are calling them biased. I'm not saying they're biased. Bro, they're getting fucking old. What are you gonna say here? They're not biased. The point I'm making is that they're providing too much energy for EU. Look at this! He's a fucking ballerina! He ulted himself!
Almost is.
Bro, Durka is not trying, dude. He's not even
He's
trying.
laughing on the player cam.
I hate
Just
that.
Boostio left, Sheriff in hand. Before a Fnatic defined, Durka seals the deal on a 13-3 to open this series, Lauren.
I came home early from this. I was having a peaceful walk in the park.
Very good for Fnatic.
I went to, what's the name of it? Yogi Park?
I do want to come back to it because I do think it's an interesting discussion.
Whatever, it doesn't matter the name, dude. I came back early for this.
We were even trying to
we were having a
get
chat.
some leaks from Potter, and it's like,
She
you
gave
guys
us
are
nothing. She
you
gave
guys
us
are
nothing.
surely banning Bind, right? And it's like, well, yeah, you know, the veto.
Fuck, bro.
I feel like
Fuck, they're in their own heads now, man.
And even the desk touched on this.
Oh
right?
my god, I hope they
Josh,
travel with a
you put it
psychologist,
perfectly.
dude.
If you can win out and you get the choice on the third and you feel comfortable about it, then you play this as a 2-1. You have to approach it like that. But
It's
my counter argument to that is we haven't seen this lack of energy on stage. This is demoralizing for EG.
It's the human aspect, right? You've just been absolutely.
Do I get noticed in public?
And
Bro,
a
I'm
more
like fucking Justin
experienced
Bieber out here,
player with
dude.
this loss in
Every
the
2
box,
minutes, I'm
moving
taking
back to
pictures,
3
bro.
and just clean slate it.
It's
Fair
crazy.
play. We haven't
I
seen
mean,
EG
like,
have to do that.
obviously,
so now we
like,
have to find out if they
I'm a man of the
can.
people,
And little
so.
things as well, like having to call both timeouts on the first half
Yes.
for Potter to try and get a grip
them
back.
going.
Yeah, get them back in the game. And like I said, this is another test that.
Why
they haven't had to
commentators so
endure here in
biased?
Tokyo.
I
The
sense
in-game
zero
lead
bias
actually being
through the
tested
cast.
here. Without
You're just
that
trying to
inside
start
from
fake
Potter,
drama.
You have to wait for the halftime. You have to, like I said, burn both timeouts.
I was making the point that
Well, this whole series
it's actually
might
shitty
be
for
problematic.
Pansy and
3
Hypoc because
rounds,
I
4
guarantee
EG
you, if you
Most
ask
of these
them,
teams are flawless
they would
coming to this point.
100% rather
Fnatic will
commentate
continue in that form,
a hype,
looking into
close,
map 2,
intense
Jimmy
match.
Fracture. Is this the comeback for EG, or is it them going down to the lowers with just a whimper?
Damn it. Alright. I have a video to show you guys that Paper Rex made. I requested it and they made it, which is fucking legendary. After running this break, this ad break. Listen, we have to run the ad break, okay? It has to happen. So if you're watching the ads and you can't watch the video, you can Prime sub for free. Otherwise, I'm sorry. It'll be in the VOD. But, yeah. We'll see you soon. I also have to fucking at some point just run videos and play ads because my fucking ad quota, I'm not even close to it. Oh, hold on over here. This. Right. Hold on. right over. Wait, where is it? Did I miss it? Oh, here it is. Look. I requested them to make a fucking. Well, they said they were already working on it apparently, but I asked them to make a montage of Alex raging, and I don't know if this is the trailer or the actual full video, but I already watched it by the way. So, but it's pretty
Alex
good.
looks like he's in a bubbly mood. Surely nothing bad happens to me today.
I think it's a trailer, yeah.
Alright, let's go, boys. Very well played, boys. Let's go. Let's keep the energy up. Let's full focus on another 3 more rounds. We have a lot of chances. Let's go get him.
I did pre-watch it, yeah. I watched it, dude. What am I gonna do?
I need to take like a meditation course. Y'all need me tomorrow?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
By the way, he's talking to himself. He's talking to himself, by the way. The players can't hear him. I forgot to reply to their video. I should log in my Twitter. Can I log in my Twitter on here so I can just do shit easier? Hold on. I'll do it on my other screen. 1 sec. I think that's a trailer though, right? That's a trailer. I want to say. PRX. I'm pretty sure there's way more. That's why I thought it was a trailer. Also, yeah, it's a trailer. All right, we got map 2 coming up. Quick plug for my merch. If you guys don't know, we got 4 days left, people. 4 days left. Where is it? Where's the fucking merch? I would be wearing it while I watch, but I can't wear the headset. Bro, this is the back of the shirt. This is the back of the shirt, buddy. It's fire merch. Well, I think it is. But no, 4 days and it's gone forever. If you haven't heard, now you know. If you don't know, the bucket hat is my personal favorite piece, but this is the front of the hoodie, the front of the tee, and the back of the bucket hat has 2 sides of it. So one side says Tarik and one side has the logo. So yeah. Little bro dropping hoodies in the summer. You are right about that. That is true. But the next drop will be season coordinated, faster turnaround with like shipping and all that shit. This one was semi-rushed just because basically we switched providers, and that's why the shipping process will take a longer time than it should for the next one, but it's all good shit. And when you guys get it, make sure to send me pics and stuff like that. Oh, we missed the interview.
You're thinking too much about that map, but it was a beautiful map by us.
I'm looking forward to the second one. Thank you so much
Same, that's what I was
for
saying
joining
as well.
us. And let's see what else Fnatic's got
Nah,
in that locker.
basically all he said was that like fucking
Well, one
NA,
thing that made me
KW,
sad
like
was
what
that
you guys
he made him look
expect.
a little silly, and I think with a
The
13-3
usual, the
scoreline and the
usual.
way that whole thing fell apart,
truer words have never been spoken.
It's so rare that you hear Mini being like happy about his team's performance, even in a storm. Genuinely, he must have felt like that was perfection.
No offense, little bro, but PRX would have subbed got more rounds than EG.
Got caught by every piece of utility.
You know, I really respect you saying no offense, little bro, because I would not have taken offense.
Genuinely couldn't have asked
but
for a
that's
better
just,
start for,
W, mannerism,
this EMEA squad that obviously
and
had
care.
a rough closeout to the season.
Empathy.
But I think we all knew what we were in store for when we got here to Tokyo, and the results speak for themselves. That being said, though, Bren,
but yes, that's true. That's very true.
You did want to talk about because it does illustrate exactly why this Fnatic team is so dangerous.
Just the one, and it's perfect to really just encompass exactly what Mini was talking about. I've roped in my assistant Joshua.
The real question is why did EG start CT?
For me as well as we run through this. It's the pistol round right off the rip. It's the very first one. Mini was talking about they didn't get caught by any of the trap plays with the breach, and that's what EG are going for to try and win the pistol round at the beginning. It's around C mound control, and they're going to try and go for just a quick little play with the paranoid. Let's play this one out and see exactly what I'm talking about. But Fnatic's game plan was very passive at the beginning. They wait out the first initial few seconds to see when this utility is going to be coming through, and they wait it out. They see the paranoia, they hear the dash. This is all audio cues that are going to be called by Durka. He calls it, and look at the response. Zoom on the minimap for me, Josh, real quick. Look at this. They're like ants following a pheromone trail. They are just immediately going straight into the A site because they realize, okay, 3
I look like a chicken nugget with this hat.
That's going to be a free A site. And they get themselves into the plant easily enough. Boostia was first F. We roped on about that and hammered on about that as well. But another thing that I wanted to really just hammer in the point home here is this post-plant setup. It is immaculate from Fnatic. They have 3 layers in terms of their post-plant setup. Chronicle, which is the first line of defense. He's playing behind the box. They have Nano Swarms as the second layer in case Chronicle goes down and can get traded. Chronicle doesn't go down. He doesn't fall at all. But you also have the backup global utility. Durka and Boaster playing all the way at the back. And look at that star down there. You have to tap the spike to bait out the Nano Swarms, the star, and at the same time deal with these players who have already posted up anchoring in tree. There's so much nuance to the way that Fnatic play this. It's so structured. It reminds me so much as well of when they were really, really well drilled at their
I never see the messages Tarik responds to. Watch the TView video. I saw that. I saw a clip of it, but I didn't watch the video. If there is a video.
How do you break it? There's so many levels to it. They're so far apart.
He's retiring from gaming and streaming, I believe.
Yeah, without a doubt, that is exactly what you saw from Fnatic every single time. And now EG are the ones that need to do that. And one guy that's certainly not going to let that be very easy for the team at all is Durka, as we go to an AimLab shoot around and check in on Durka, who's going to be clicking some heads with the largest crosshair known to man. But it gives us an opportunity to talk about Durka and his impact in the game, because genuinely, like, look, everyone contributed very equally in making this delicious pie of destruction that Fnatic concocted on Lotus sideshow. But I think in particular for Durka, he's just going out there and playing with a type of confidence that you really want to see out of your race.
Yeah, when your game plan is working, it sets up Durka for success. And first skill to first deaths, because that's where Durka shines. It was 13-3, same as the scoreline. 13 first kills for Fnatic. Durka had 7 of them. Durka going 7-1 in first bloods. Massive win condition for Fnatic. You know that they're popping when that's the case. And of course, on the other side of things, Boostio with 0 and 5, a lot of them at the beginning of that map to start the snowball going. That's what I want to see as we head into map 2 as well, because again, the early snowball and the clash of those star players, trap plays, that kind of stuff is going to be so important on Fracture. This is where EG should have their success, but it all comes down to the pistol and the follow-ups to me again. They need to start off on the right foot, and they've been boomed on map 1.
Yeah, they have been boomed to a degree. I mean, listen, Demon 1 felt like he had to carry the world in his back, I think, at times as well when they're playing these 4v5 rounds. And Fracture in general, I will say EG's Fracture is very dependent on the supportive players. Players like Ethan and Com in terms of the util and getting the plays rolling in that capacity. And for me, that comes down to have Fnatic done the preparation, which, listen, knowing Fnatic, you know they're going to be up late reviewing those VODs and doing the homework.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, and also their coach, Coach Potter on the other side is always one to go out there and do the homework as well. Hopefully, that's the case for Fracture. We did get an opportunity to catch up with her, courtesy of Yinsu. What you got?
Yes, that's right, Golden Boy. I've got Potter, the coach of EG, with me here. Potter, this is the first time in this tournament you guys even have to think about how to bounce back. So what was the biggest lesson you learned from that map 1, and how could you implement that going on to map 2?
Yeah, you know, we just had to add a little more finesse to our game plan.
Finesse.
All tournament long, everything we did worked. This time around, it didn't, and having that second layer.
The first map they lost, right?
We just didn't use them, unfortunately. So for us, we just need to stay composed, go back to the drawing board, and understand that we can slow things down a little bit if we don't get that first initial pick. So for map 2, we're going back to our confident map, and we'll be able to do just that.
Yeah, well, it is your fortress, Potter. I'm very, very excited about what's going to happen on Fracture, and going to send this back to the desk and find out.
Thank you so much for that, Yinsu. And yeah, so, you know, back to the drawing board, but still confident regardless of what happens here in map 2. That's the thing, though. I get really worried where you saw we had the start on Lotus. You said it before, Sideshow. You needed to start fast. You needed to start strong. And then what happens if that doesn't take place on Fracture?
Well, it has to, right?
It has to. They
It
have
has to
no
for
other
EG.
choice, and that's a lot of pressure on those young guys.
Every good anime arc has you losing to the big bad guys first and then coming back afterwards. It's just part of the anime arc.
No one's buying the anime, man. No one's buying the anime. But here's the Prime Gaming agent select, and let's see what we got here out of this one, Brent.
Yeah, no switch-ups, no changes as well. And we already know how deep the
I was going to say
of
it's just
both
flip,
these teams.
but...
I mean, think back to the Season 8 combos, Tower Contact Orbital Strikes for Fnatic, and then Evil Geniuses. They also like to pull out all sorts of cutesy little stuff.
They do, but their defense side is slightly weaker, so they're not going to start out here with a bang, and they need it.
It's all right.
It's got to be different.
That's right. It is
It's these. I'm not dying laughing, but it's
Or can you
these.
force a map 3? Let's send it back over to Pansy and Hypoc for the call.
Yeah, we are
Can
now
reply to my
waiting with
tweet?
breath to see if
Why the
basically
fuck
map
didn't you?
2
Why'd you
is
wait to
any
tell me?
different
What the fuck
from
do you mean
map
Can
1?
reply to my
We kind of
tweet?
discussed the idea that this should be their best opportunity, right? But then the actuality, the reality of this is they're in a very tough predicament here for EG.
Absolutely, and like I said, this is a big test of the mental reset ability of this team. Obviously, a lot of this lies on the IGL once again. Potter as well to give some insight here. Worried though, because we're coming out again. You get an opportunity every so often in the meta in Valorant to pull out a new comp, show something different, show a couple of little set pieces around it. But once that tape is out there, it takes one team to adjust, anti-strat it, and beat you, and it's done.
Yeah,
once you show the world, the rest of the teams, how to counter it, that's then out there. So I'm a little concerned if EG don't show us something different here, don't have the confidence to dig a little deeper in the playbook.
Well, time to find out. Fnatic flooding the B side here. Obviously on the attacking side themselves. This time will be EG on the defense. And EG sitting very deep.
Yeah,
not
no
really
resistance.
entertaining any of this.
Flank coming through on the south side here. Two members of EG, Jorgamo and Ethan. Plant will come through. That's a fairly safe plant for Tower, actually. So Fnatic will scurry away, stacking towards Arcade. Leo, a little disconnected in underpass here. He could be a playmaker here for Fnatic.
Eyes towards him. Keep that in the back of your mind. If you start seeing him winding up here, Jorgamo taking the first couple of very critical steps towards it.
Dirk's joined him.
Oh god, this is now very dangerous. Jorgamo's done well, but keep your mind on the back line. There's Durka, gonna draw the blood. Ethan doing well, and Busio continuing the form, but it's Leo in a 1v2. Diffuse started from Ethan.
I saw that all. Sorry, bro. I was sending an important message.
Wait, Busio's got Ethan stuck to the fuse!
Classic. Classic.
Man, Ethan stands tall and is getting them
Classic.
around on the board, and they needed that start.
Absolutely did. Obviously conceded the pistol round the first half on Lotus, and things spiraled out of control. We talked about so many times EG starting maps with huge advantages.